Hey. I love this. What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
What's up, family?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Come on in, guys. Super excited, man. We are talking about day 4, all right, of the 7 days of giving. Man, it has been a week, okay, but we vibing. We vibing. We vibing.
That it has.
How you doing? We here with Darren Jackson. How you feeling on tonight, man?
Fantastic. Feeling
Okay.
fantastic.
Yes. We're going to give these folks a little bit more time to come on up in the room. Day 4 with the amazing Darren Jackson, y'all. We're going to be sharing so much sauce, so much value. I'm super excited. Feeling good. Darren over there looking like a big bag of money, okay? So we feeling amazing, y'all. Let's get it. So listen. I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and get this thing rocking and rolling. You got these 2 amazing people here ready to share some sauce with you guys on tonight. And so, listen, this person that we have on the line right now, okay, the Darren Jackson, amazing father, y'all. A man of God, somebody who's always literally willing to just give his last, willing to pour value, willing to help whoever needs it, y'all. Super big heart, super amazing spirit. And so what I want you to do, Darren, is just, give some insight about who you are, what you do, give the people a little background about yourself, and just how you even came across this community, generational wealth, right? And what has it done for you so far?
Okay. Welcome. So, where should I start? So, my name is Darren Jackson. I go by Darren J. I am coming to you from Atlanta. This is my home. I was born in Columbus, Georgia. Family moved up to the metro, grew up here, did my undergrad here, Morehouse, and then traveled the world, got another degree, got my master's degree, lived in a couple of different states, got married, and decided that it was time to come back home. And unless God tells me something different, this is where I'm going to be. This is where I'm planting my flag. And this opportunity has afforded different, right? This opportunity has afforded different. I have been in this opportunity since 2018.
Wow.
And the reason why it just made sense was because I saw my mentor go from working 70, 80 hours a week to being able to travel the world and access freedom, right? Access being able to give back differently, right? So, and I was in the middle of getting my doctorate, and the closer I got, I have a year left on that degree. The closer I got, the more I realized that degree didn't necessarily equate to the type of lifestyle that I desired, right? As well as just this opportunity being in generational wealth has allowed me to impact and give back in different ways than me going to get my doctorate has allowed, right? So when I complete my doctorate, that'll be my 3rd degree. So I've been in school for a while, but I've also been working in the field a while, right? But at the same time, while I'm in class, I'm not able to help other individuals, right? This has put me in a position to, when I go back to complete that year, I'll be able to pay for it, right? The spiritual growth I have had from this opportunity is just, man, where I think of where I was before and where I am now, it's night and day. Just because I said yes, just because I plugged in to the network that is generational wealth. So,
listen, you already dropping nuggets, and we just done got started. Now I need you to calm down. Okay? All right. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I heard you say. That actually that resonate with me a lot. Right? Number one, you saw the track that you were following, right? Somebody who took the school route, right? You got those degrees, you did as you thought you wanted to do, and then you realize later down the line, this is not going to get me where I'm really trying to go. Like, this is not the path that I really want to take. And so you decided to take control. You decided to take your life in your own hands, and now being able to literally live the life that you want to live, right? Now being able to do the things that you want to do, because you understand that if something is not happening the way that I want it to happen, right, I have the power to change that. So that's what I just picked up from what you just put down. And so I know, like, throughout this week we've been speaking so much about generational wealth, guys, and we emphasize this community because you hit it on the head. It has supplied way more than just knowledge, right? Way more than just learning about, finances and different things like that. So I want to ask you, before we really get into how we're going to be making these money in minutes, right? Before we get into that, I want you to kind of give us a little insight about why did you decide to kind of go all in on this particular market, right? So we're going to be talking about HFX, high frequency trading. So I want you to kind of just share with the people, what is that even? What is that, and why was it so different that you decided to go all in on it?
All right. So you gave me two questions, but we're gonna take one at a time.
We're gonna take one. Okay.
We're gonna take one at a time. So the first thing is, what is it, right? So HFX, high frequency, also known as binary option. What that is, it allows you to literally being something for time. It's all about time, right? It's all about time in the percentage, right? So I know exactly what my profit position is going to be. I know exactly what my risk is. I know exactly what my lesson will be if I take a lesson, right? So it's a fixed time, fixed contract, fixed all of that, right? And it's about the time. So let's say I forecast based on what the market had told me it was going to do, that it's going to go up above my entry in a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It's that simple. It's as simple as hitting a button saying market about to go up, market about to go down. And as long as the market is above or below your entry, that's a profit. That's a clear trade, as we say. Clear.
Okay.
That's what HFX is. That is literally what it is.
Hold up. So you mean to tell me that you out here just clicking a button, waiting 1 minute, 2 minutes, like you said, 60 seconds, and now you're getting paid? Mm-hmm. You mean to tell me that's all you got to do?
That's all you got to do.
Wow.
All you got to do is be able to follow instructions. That's it.
That's so powerful just in itself. That's so powerful. I'm going to let you finish. Right? So that's the first question. Now we're going to get to the second question. What really made you say, okay, yeah, this is something that I can go all in, and this is something that I really want to be able to help, get me to where it is I'm trying to go?
So I'm a planner, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people, when it comes to investments, you want to, design your life or plan your life around that investment or around that opportunity, right? HFX has allowed me to insert this opportunity or trading into my life, right? So I know that at this particular time, on this particular day, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do what I need to do for that amount of time to get my percentage growth. And then I'm in and out with the bag. I'm in and out of the market. Wow. That's it. So I'll sit down. I have my schedule. I have my weekly schedule. I know at this time I'm about to sit down. I'm about to do this. When I hit my daily percentage growth, I am done. On to the next thing in my life. So I live a busy life. I still work 9 to 5. Right. I still have a full-time career. Right. At the same time, I do this. Right. I'm married. I have a 3-year-old. Right. I have our second child is on the way. So I know what it's like to have a lot of different things on your plate. Right. And so this is just, when you know. It's like when I went down to Auburn to grad school to see the different departments. The first stop was the biomechanics department, right? Which is overall in a nutshell is physics for the body, right?
Okay.
And when I walked into the lab, I knew exactly. I was like, this is it.
This
I
is
didn't even
it.
go to the other labs. And that was the first stop. I knew. Same thing for me with HFX. Once I was exposed to it, it just made sense. It just clicked. And that's the thing about it. You have to find what resonates with you.
Wow.
You have to be able to let your inspiration lead you and walk into that. And that's
Yes.
why HFX just resonated with me. And when I started, I was doing MT4, right? Traditional Forex. I did very well. I took a $200 account to $400 in 4 days, right? So I did well in MT4. But
Right.
it's for me, it wasn't everything that I needed it to be in terms of my life. So it had to resonate with me. And when I discovered HFX, it was all in. I haven't looked back. I haven't placed a live trade in any of my MC4 accounts in what I think over 6 months at this point.
Wow. Wow. You know what? I appreciate the fact that you emphasize that it's for your life. It's what works best for you, because I think a lot of times, when it comes to just investing or really, putting our money to work, a lot of individuals, they might feel like I got a lot going on. Like, I gotta work, I gotta take care of the kids, I gotta, go do X, Y, and Z. So I love the fact that you're emphasizing that anybody can do it. Right? It's all about just making a plan and being intentional about how you use that plan and inserting what works best for you. Right? Inserting what works best for you, because maybe something like MT4, right, where you can just kind of set and forget and going about your day, that might be work best for you. Or maybe like Darren, maybe you have a lot of stuff going on, and you just need a specific time where you can sit down, hit your targets, and going about your day. That might work best for you, right? So I really like the fact that you emphasize you have to find something that resonates with you, and then you'll go all in. I really, really like that. I really, really like that. Drop some ones in the chat box if y'all feeling us right now, okay? Because I need to make sure y'all can hear us and y'all getting this sauce. Has there ever been anybody on the line where you felt like, okay, you know what, I got a lot going on? Or maybe you felt like I have a lot of different things happening right now, and I don't quite know if I'm going to be able to allot this time towards helping me get to where it is that I want to go. If that has been you, I want you to know Darren just told you that's not an excuse no more. All right.
Right.
We have something here that can help you no matter what your circumstances look like, no matter what your life looks like. Right. And so now I want you to kind of transition just a little bit and really let's get into what you can really do with this thing. Right. I know you're always preaching compounding. You're always preaching having a goal, hitting your goals, and going about your day, right? You're always preaching that. And so I want you kind of to let the people know the power of compounding when it comes to money in minutes, man. Let them know.
I'm going to just say this. I had a 10% growth last night alone in my account.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Y'all heard 10%. I need y'all to drop some 10s in the chat. Just yesterday, okay? Last night. Wow.
And the thing about compounding is you have to have that mindset of your goal, right? You have to see the bigger picture, right? And it's a snowball effect. You take something small, you grow it. Now you have something that's bigger to work with, and it just continues to go on from there. I've seen people firsthand take 3-figure accounts and grow them to 7 figures. So it just made sense, right? It like, what is your return right now on your savings? What is your return on your 401k? What is your return on the traditional methods?
Exactly.
Right? Like your savings account is less than 1%. I grew my account last night alone 10%.
That's
the beauty of, and the thing about that is with improper risk management.
Say that again.
That's a whole other conversation. That's a whole other conversation in that alone. But that compounding effect is so real. And it's just having that discipline to not not over leverage or get greedy or, over trade, because
Mhm.
living life in the fast lane, which HFX is the fast lane, you have to
Right.
have patience.
Woo!
You have to have patience.
Woo! That's a big one. That's a
And
big
that's
one right
another
there.
thing that generational wealth has taught me, that emotional intelligence. And that's something that
Mm-hmm.
now I'm in a position that I can teach other people from the things that I've learned, as well as the mistakes that I made. Will there
Absolutely.
always be wins? No. Will there be
No.
lessons? Yes. But that's what it is. It's a lesson that further equips you to make sure you know what to do with it once you get it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, first of all, shout out to the 10%. Shout out to the 10%ers, okay? Shout out to the
Hey.
10%ers. That is amazing. I know me and B kind of hit on some of that yesterday. And I can say that that is one thing I really, really, really appreciate from you and from B, just how much you guys literally emphasize the power of compounding, right? Because I can honestly say, compounding, this is the first time in my life where I can honestly say I'm going to be a millionaire. It's done. It's done. The plan has
Already
been
done.
laid out, right?
Already
And
done.
listen, and I think sometimes that can seem so far fetched, right? So far
Mhm.
fetched because you don't know how it's going to happen. But when you have a plan, right? When you have a plan, now you can actually follow those steps to just get it done, knock it out, right? And so
Exactly.
I want to ask you, what would you say is one of the biggest, or I guess one of the most important things people need to know if they are considering or if they're thinking about getting into HFX or high frequency trading or options trading? What is one of the most important things you would say they need to know?
Hmm. So I'm gonna give you four.
Okay, okay,
So currency strength.
okay. And what does that mean? What does
Okay,
that mean?
so currency strength is how strong one currency is in comparison to another. So you
Okay.
hear about the U.S. dollar being stronger than the JPY, the Japanese yen, right? So currency strength, understanding the difference in value of currencies, and
Okay.
then market momentum. So understanding how the market is moving.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and then understanding time, because you can understand what the market's telling you, but you also have to account for that time and that market momentum.
Mm.
But the biggest thing out of all of that is something I said earlier: patience.
Sheesh. Yes.
90% of investing, 90% of what we do is emotional intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you from personal experience. It's the technical, the skill is very simple, especially with an organization like Generational Wealth, especially with
Absolutely.
the access that we have to just the access to individuals that we have. I'm gonna just say
Okay. Okay.
and just the generational wealth, we're different. We love and support different. It's not about me. I can sit down and do what I need to do on my own, but
Mm-hmm.
making sure other people are positioned to do the same and are able to do the same. That's what's important. That's what it's about at the end of the day. It's about impact. You hear a lot about the dollar. You hear a lot about, oh, I can make money in minutes. That's cool. That's cool. But money is
Mm-hmm.
a resource, right? So don't get caught up in
It's
that
a
aspect of
tool.
it, but get caught up in the fact that we here, Generational Wealth HF, we love and support different. And that's what it's about.
Wow. Wow. Listen, that is one thing I really love about GW is everybody is like this. Y'all, it's not just Darren. It's not just Brittany. It's not just Angela. It's not just me. Like, I have never met in my entire life so many individuals who are just transparent, have integrity, genuinely wanting to see you win, right? And one thing that I can say, when I first got started, I would have just heard what you just said about the things you need to have, and I would have been like, What? What did you just say to me? Like, what are those things that you just spoke about? And so, what I want you to also touch on a little bit as well is what can the person who maybe they don't know what you just said, maybe they don't understand that terminology, maybe they don't have any investment knowledge or anything like that, what advice would you give to them about stepping into this field, about learning what they can do in order to get to a position where it all kind of makes sense and now they're able to see, returns and success?
Find an organization, find an individual that resonates with you. Because at the end of the day, you ask anybody that you consider to be successful in this life, and they're going to tell you that they had a mentor. I've had a mentor. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I figured it all out by myself. And now, I've had a mentor. So finding an organization, finding an individual that is doing what you desire to do, and asking every question that you can.
Absolutely.
Because I didn't learn this on my own. The other leaders that you've seen come up on this, and you're going to see in 7 Days of Giving, nobody did this on their own. Mm-hmm. But the support that we have, the company that we're with, like, it's just it has not only simplified it, but then you have somebody that's going to help you understand it even more.
Wow.
And so that right there is the biggest takeaway that you can take. If you don't take anything away from what I said, whether it's generational wealth, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Find somebody that's doing what it is that you desire, that truly cares about you, and not just see what you get from you, but truly cares and wants to succeed. That part right there, because you have a lot of people that, oh man, yeah, come on. It's great. It's a great opportunity, but don't care about you as a person. It's times in sessions that I've had where I missed out, but the family was good. The family ate because I was educated.
That was the focus. Educated. Right? Let me get some EDUs in the chat, okay? Let me talk to these people. Listen, what Darren just dropped on you guys, right? No one should have excuses after this, because he's letting you know, hey, if you have a lot going on, this is for you. If you maybe have some downtime in your day where you can be a little bit flexible, this is for you. If you already are in the investment field, right, you already know a little bit about investment, guess what? This is for you. And if you even don't know anything at all, this is still for you, okay? And so I really, really appreciate you kind of giving that insight, man. And so I want anybody on the call, anybody in the comments, just drop EDU in the comments if you really just want more education, right? Want to know more information about what it is that we're talking about, or maybe Darren said something and you want to be able to ask him a little bit more in depth. Just drop your EDUs in the chat, y'all, and we will make sure to get back to you guys by the end of today. So before we wrap this up, Darren, I really just want you to give some last minute remarks to these folks that have been winging it with us, man. I really, really enjoyed it, but I want you to give them some closing remarks, right? And so whatever's on your heart, right? I ain't gonna tell you what to say. Whatever is on your heart that you want to give, that you want them to know when it comes to getting into this space and having success in this space, what should they know, man?
Believe that you can. Believe that you deserve it. Like when I started this opportunity, I didn't know anything about investing. I'll just be honest. Yeah, I knew what the stock market was, but that's about it. Wall Street, Dow Jones, that was about it. But just believe that you can. Believe that you are deserving of everything that you sit down and envision. All of that is possible. Whatever it is you truly desire can be accomplished. You just have to believe. You just have to believe in yourself. When you understand that belief, all bets are off. Like I tell people all the time, when you think you can't, you can. When you want to quit, keep pushing. When you doubt, just believe. Belief combined with faith, the only limitation is your imagination. nation. And that's what I'm doing.
Yes. Yes. I love that. I love that. I love that. And I'm not one to overcook the grits, right? That's what they say. I'm not one to overcook the grits. And so I just want to first give it back to every single person who has tuned in to this live with us, every single person who has been tuning in all week with us, guys. I just want to say thank you guys so much. And if you have not gotten anything, or I ain't even gonna say that because I know you have. All right, this has been value packed. But if you really just want more information, if you're really trying to figure out how to insert yourself into this space, right? What's some of those first steps, right? No strings attached, y'all. Just information, being informed, right? One thing we're gonna take into 2021 is or leave in 2020 is ignorance. All right. We're not going to be misinformed anymore. So if that is you, I just want you to drop some EDUs in the chat. We'll make sure that we get back to you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, Darren, for tuning in. You done blessed the screen, drop the nuggets, drop the sauce. Listen, I just want to say thank you, man, for showing up and really just being an instrumental mentor for me and the generational wealth community as well, man. So y'all be easy. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of y'all's Thursday, and we will be back here tonight or tomorrow, guys, for the next day of 7 days of giving. So y'all have a fantastic night. We'll rock it out for a little bit. If you want to crank that music up, we're gonna send them out with some vibes, with some jams. Okay. We're gonna send them folks out with some jams, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's about that good vibration. That good vibration. And having a plan. Because if you don't plan, then you're planning to fail. Right? So you gotta have that good vibration, that good energy, because it's already done. Anything you ever wanted, anything you desired, it's already done. You just have to believe. That's it, man. You just have to believe. That's what it is right there. You just have to believe.
Yes. Y'all be easy. Y'all have an amazing rest of y'all's Thursday. All right. High energy, high income. High energy, high income. All right. Y'all be easy. Have a good one.
Love y'all.